So, Scott, what do you remember about this match?
I remember it was very, very, very emotional for a lot of reasons.
Yeah, it's. I've not actually watched this match in particular because I know obviously it meant a lot to you. Because you obviously ref this match.
Yeah, I asked for this match, or I was asked to ref it as well. So it was kind of like a full circle moment for me, with Myles obviously being one of my trainers. And yeah, I just wanted to be a part of it because we don't know if he's going to lose or win or whatever yet, do we? So
We do not and stuff like that. But I mean, like I said, I've not seen this match in particular. We're just going to talk about it through the whole thing. And this is the first time I've got somebody outside the podcast, talking about this match and stuff. But this is from NGW. When was this? Later this year?
Yeah, it was early this year. I can't remember when exactly it was, but from what I remember, it was one of our biggest gates that we've ever done at Hull City Hall. Like we had to turn people away. It was that busy. But yeah, it was early this year, mid-March, maybe afterwards. I can't remember now. All just merged into one.
Exactly. I mean, like I said, Myles has been going. I know he's been. How many years has Myles actually been wrestling?
Oh God. About the same time as Nathan Cruz. I don't want to put a number on it and make him sound older than he is. A long time.
A long time. And obviously, Myles it's obviously not been wrestled long and stuff like that. But it's like new school versus old school. When I see matches like this.
Yeah, it's classed as new gen versus old gen. That's what we're billing it as.
Okay. So we're just gonna watch it, Matt, and just have an absolute blast. So I'm ready when you are.
I'm ready when you are.
Here we go. Show me screen over there.
This is just one of my most favorite venues to ref in.
Yeah, I've been to the Hull City Hall. Do you know the crowd and everything? Just absolutely immaculate.
Nothing replicates a Hull City Hall crowd at all.
No, exactly.
Absolutely insane.
And do you know one thing I love is I recently did actually learn the backstory to this song.
And with new generation wrestling in particular,
yeah,
some of his greatest moments.
Yeah, only recently.
In Hull City Hall. But is he walking into this building?
Is that from Benjamin Quill?
It is. And that Scotty Rourke's doing the lyrics.
Yeah, if you listen to it, it's Scotty Rourke singing it, yeah.
I never knew that.
For the amazing Matt Myles.
It's an absolute banger.
It is. Do you know the weird thing is I've just noticed it now? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I've just noticed he's walking out now. Do you know? You can see emotion here straight away.
Yeah. Yeah, it was very emotional backstage, so to speak, as well. Like it had a different feel to it that night.
Yeah.
He's been a tag team champion, you name it, he's done it. But the stakes have never been higher than they
I'm getting emotional today, man. Do you know what I mean? The match is not even started yet.
Oh mate, I got emotional towards the end. Like it was just, I've never felt anything like it.
You can see getting emotional. That's how much this night means to him. You have to focus though, because he's up against the best in all of New Generation Wrestling.
I love this entrance theme every single time.
For me, it takes a long time to get into it because I hear it most Thursdays as well, like in the summer camps with Myles on it, and he's just there waiting for it to come out. But it's got a good drop on it.
Yeah, I remember when he did it. Where was the? Oh, they did one in Hull.
Oh, which arena?
Yeah, the entrance there were absolutely immaculate.
Yeah. That's one thing you'll always find when you W, like the production values on it are always first class, and that's down to Simon Corby, who does Fight Factory as well.
Does he? Okay.
Yeah, he used to do WrestleGate. If you remember WrestleGate?
Yeah.
Back in the day, he used to do all the setup for that as well.
That he was indeed
destined
to reach the very top of New Generation Wrestling.
He does WrestleCam as well.
He does quite a lot then, is that what you say?
He does quite a lot, yeah. He supplies all the lights, the trons, the trussing, he supplies all of that.
Awesome.
I think more people should use Sam Corby, he's amazing at what he does.
The arrogance the swagger of Myles Kayman.
Do you know, when I see Myles, immediately I think natural heel.
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah. But he's recently just turned babyface at BWR, which is going to be interesting.
Yeah, I just think natural heel, do you know, just the way, like, his demeanour and stuff.
It's his look, isn't it? And that's not a knock on Myles. He's got that natural, like, heel look of, like, I'm better than you.
Yeah.
I mean, he's bloody good at what he does as well.
Absolutely, and stuff like that. Typical Scott. Come on, get him sorted out, Scott.
Like, you've got to enforce the law. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
He's doing the exact same thing what he was doing to me on the camps, right? Every Thursday, it'd be him versus Adam Maxted, and I'd back them both up, and he'd follow me backwards and forwards. When I'd turn my back, he'd be right behind me. Just for shit and giggles.
I've got a ration on me.
It's always a fun time when repping Myles.
Yeah, it is, mate. So I've got a ration. Obviously, Steve is announcing stuff like that. What's going through your mind with this?
Winning tonight,
not a lot really, because I've already got all like the spots and stuff in my head. So I mean, sometimes I can be going through that, but like at this present moment in time, it's like you know what's going to happen at the end. So you're just looking at Matt and thinking, well, you know, it's like you see how emotional he is. Like it's just like this is this guy who brought me into a business, and I'm like potentially referencing his last match in Hull City Hall, where you know where he's from and where sort of I'm from. It's just like a really big fight feel moment, and I'm in there with one of my best friends, who is also my my coach.
It's crazy though, isn't it, when he's bringing it all like full circle in a way.
Yeah. I mean, one of my favourite matches was I ref them two, Nathan and Matt against Corey and Reese and Rogan. And that was like a full circle moment for me as well. That was at BWR. But like obviously Nathan and Matty taught me, and I came up through the ranks with Corey and Reese. So it was a brilliant full circle moment for me there. And here's the thing, right? When I was having to push people back, I hate it when you wear too much baby oil. And Myles is one of those people. Because then I've got to go and do a belt flip. And if it's something like the BWR Championship, it always slips out my hands when I'm trying to lift it up. It's that and DP and the red stuff or hot stuff, whatever you call it. Absolute nightmare. Absolute nightmare trying to lift a belt with it.
I hope you've never has one ever slipped out your hand.
To prize that title from the grip.
But BWR Championship almost slipped out my hand on Saturday night. And it almost went a bit off piece with it. So one leg was off the floor. I got my foot in towards the end of it, but it was I thought it was going to drop in my head. And if you ever felt the BWR Championship, it's so heavy.
Yeah.
And here we go.
The crowd is so invested with this straight away.
Here in his home city, as I said, family, friends, a huge number of fans packed into Hull City Hall to watch what they hope will be Matt Myles regaining the NGW
Just look at that venue as well, like little green. It looks absolutely insane.
Kayman,
I actually love that venue. Do you know what I mean? I mean, the staff was so helpful. Do you know when I went the first time?
From Kayman.
Yeah. We've got people all the way on the top as well. It's very not very often we open that top end to people. But like I said, this was like such a busy night for fans.
So this was obviously sold out as well, because obviously you had to turn people away.
Because don't forget, these two know each other so very well. Myers helped Kayman.
Yeah, it was a very, very busy night. And it was so warm in there.
3 years really sitting on the learning tree of Myers and Nathan Cruz and Adam Max said he was like a little brother to him. Kayman with that shoulder block here, sending Myers down. Another slap from Kayman.
Come on, Scott.
And that's what makes it even more hurtful, I think, for Matt Myers. This whole situation is that having spent that time.
One thing like what gets me as well when they're like, you got to hold me back. I'm like, I'm 5'4". You're like
The idea
6
that
foot,
Kayman,
whatever,
they're
and
using that type
200
of
odd
with
pounds,
Myles
whatever you are. How am I going to hold you back
weaknesses he
realistically?
thinks Myles has. Really is. Sickening way to behave, but we're getting used to fairly disgraceful conduct from our champion. The shoulder block from Myles this time. Kayman tried to trip him up, a shoulder roll from Myles. Myles goes to the ropes and a big boot
Oh,
to
what
the
a boot.
face of Kayman.
Myles is always one of people who always gets in his own head about like if he's good enough or whatnot, and you just get him to watch this back, and he hasn't like missed a beat at all.
Has he always
Like,
been
look
like
at
that?
this, and he hadn't rest. Oh, always.
How he believes he's outgrown the likes of Matt Myles.
He might actually watch this back. You never know.
Faultless every single time he's in that ring.
And the people who got him to where he is.
Well, yeah,
No,
hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, every time I've seen him, do you know what I mean? You can tell he never puts a foot wrong.
Gave him that foot in the door in this industry.
Yeah.
Now leading his own faction, and make no mistake about it, New Gen, I'm sure, somewhere lurking back in the locker room area watching this.
Meaty.
Kayman gets sent hard into the corner after another couple of chops. Now, Myles will send Kayman all the way across the ring with the monkey flip.
But you know, it takes two to tango, and Myles is such a good wrestler. Like, he's selling his, like, pardon the pun, but he's selling second to none.
You could cut the tension here with a knife as this match now on the outside as a chop from Myles.
Commentators there just talks about the tension. Did you feel any tension?
Kayman firing back with a
tension in what sense?
Chops there.
Like, it just to me, like, feels like tension, you know, in the room in a way. Do you know what I mean? Because it is title versus career.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, Myles been like, it's been like a NW original since it started. So it's, when you've got that on the line, it's a big thing, really. You know, it could potentially be the last time that we see Myles in an NW ring. So there's going to be something there.
Yeah.
The psychotic look in the eyes of Myles Kayman. Myles sent into that ring post now.
Getting back in the ring.
That's your job, Scott. Come on.
Has had some doubts.
I'm trying, Lee. I'm trying.
He does have enough to hang with the up-and-coming new generation of stars here in NGW. Kayman more than happy to play into those doubts. Kayman starting to dominate now. Cockiness, he cannot contain it. Kayman. Slightly sloppy cover there. Didn't get enough body-on-body weight. Relatively easy kick out from Matt Myles, but this has not been an easy period.
I'm not quite sure. I didn't actually, you know, where it was on the card.
The reality
of
the scale
I think it was just before the interval.
Must be starting to dawn on him. Myles Kayman, like him or not, really is that good.
I'm thinking maybe the Rumble was the main.
People saying that Kayman is the favourite.
Rumble. I can't remember what event it was. Was it Turn of Glory or Destiny?
I've
got the image. Let's have a look, Ollie.
Further going to cement that belief in people who've said that.
Destiny.
Kayman taking
his time so Rumble would have been the main then.
Yeah.
Very nonchalantly tossing Myles to the outside again. Kayman, I think, saying he'll take the win by count out. Well, an inauspicious way for a career to end if it was win that way, but Myles.
Yeah, he like I said, and one thing I like is about with heels like Myles, he can work the crowd so well.
Oh god, yeah. I remember being there at the beginning when Myles was such like a young lad when he first came to NW. Like you look at him from then to now, it's night and day. Like the work he has put in.
Hard into that turnbuckle. Padding on those turnbuckles surprisingly thin. Kayman certainly feeling the burn from the impact of those repeated strikes into the turnbuckle.
I see what you mean now with the selling as well.
Yeah, it reminds me of Mr. Perfect.
Looks like after one of those strikes. Well, no one's come. Now Myles slamming Kayman down to the canvas. Matt Myles, what's he doing here? It's a big risk to take.
I was waiting for this.
Kayman was
Here we come.
Reese and Rogan, Yorkshire tough. Two members of New Gen. Myles must have expected this. He must have realised that these guys were likely to come in. And it looks like he had a plan, a backup plan here.
Here comes Connors and Dara.
And Dara Diablo.
I'm trying to work out who that other person was. I know the one with Dara, but I couldn't work out who the other one.
Yeah, Joseph Connors, yeah.
They're drawing all the way back up the stage. Reese and Rogan have been taken out of the equation here. If that was a central part of Myles Kayman's plan, it's back to the drawing board. Here comes Kayman with the shoulder thrusts. Kayman getting snake eyes. Turnbuckle padding was loose as well. He could have done even more damage. Kayman takes Myles down, and Myles within less than half a second of losing his career there. Kayman taking a breath, looking around. He knows that he's in hostile territory.
I see like a young Randy Orton, you know, Myles, you know, like, his movement and stuff.
Yeah. No, I completely get what you're saying.
Supreme self-confidence, to put it kindly.
Like, do you know, like the cockiness and stuff like that?
Yeah. From every pore of Myles Kayman.
I've no doubt that Myles will be going for this when he comes back from injury. Like, he's just so good.
Yeah, he is. He's only young as well, so he's only going to get better.
Oh, gotcha. I think he's only early 20s.
Kayman reverses the Irish.
I didn't actually know how old he is. I just know he's young.
And then the boot up. Suddenly some trouble here for Kayman. The elbow. Taking Kayman down. He's straight back up. Tried wildly for a clothesline. Couldn't get it. There's a code breaker.
I love the quickness from Myers.
From Nathan Cruz.
He's bloody good, is Myers.
Myers' longtime best friend and tag
as
team
much as he gets in
partner.
his own head, he's one of the best.
What a forearm strike there.
Has he always been that person who gets in his own head a little bit? Or?
Yeah, 100%.
Myers suddenly firing on all cylinders.
You've always got to sort of bring him back down to earth and, you know, say, look how good you are.
Moved out of the way. He was able to adjust in mid-air, was Myers.
Everyone compares him to, like, Sami Zayn as well. Not just a ginger beard.
Prepared for the idea that Matt Myles was going to come out here not just with his own offense, his own arsenal, but borrowing some from Nathan Cruz as well. Here comes Myers with the right hands raining them down on Kayman.
Is he going for 11?
No.
Myers dropping Kayman on his face. The champion may be out cold. A huge moment for Matt Myers, no. Kayman ruins the moment. Kicking out of the pin. Keeping himself as champion at least for a few more seconds here.
See, there, I'm going to pull back the curtain a bit. That's why I'm giving a time cue.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
What were the actual time limit for this match, if you don't mind me asking?
I think it was like 20 minutes. Curtain to curtain, something like that.
He knows he's on top here.
Okay.
Just try and make it look as fluid as possible. Like going down and giving them time cues. So like me going down to Myles, I'll have a time cue. Me going to Myers and saying it's 2, but I'm giving a time cue at the same time.
He's got him up again. Matt Myers has another Nathan Cruz move. The show's stolen.
Stolen.
Shot Kayman, no.
Oh, so close.
Do you know, every time, the camera gets a close-up, you can still see the emotion, even from when he walked out.
And that was a story that would have resonated around the wrestling world if Matt Myers used the show stolen to defeat Myles Kayman for the title. For all his arrogance, I know Myles Kayman always prepares meticulously. And as I say, he would have studied tape after tape of Matt Myers, making sure he knows everything that Myers might throw at him. But I don't think he was prepared for Myers to borrow from others, particularly from Cruz. Myers now looking for the Myers stunner. Kayman, pop-up powerbomb from Kayman. And that is how dangerous the champion is. Just a second in a heartbeat, turning things back in his favor.
Hell of an uppercut.
The uppercut.
Yeah.
Comes for another one.
Ooh.
It right into the jaw of Matt Myers.
Vicious.
Big boot to the face from Myers. Another clothesline. And now both men down. Well, we all knew coming
So we're
in
at the
here,
midway
Myles
part of the
Kayman
match,
was
so you
never
can
likely
tell
to
it's
give up
taking
the
it
MGW
out of him.
title. With that one hell of a
Yeah.
fight, we knew
This is
that
called
Matt
a double
Myles
down
wouldn't
for
give up
anyone
his
who doesn't
career
know.
with that one hell of a fight. And we are seeing one hell of a fight here. Well, it's going to be a double count out. Referee's up to 7. That'll be the worst possible way for this to end. I think both men are going to
It would,
defeat
Dave,
the
it would.
count here,
Yeah.
which is good news for us. The match continues.
See, this is my favourite type of match, you know what I mean? Where they're just literally just beating the shit out of each other.
Yeah. When you get chance, Liam, watch back Viva Ours and Viva Revolution.
Yep.
TLC match in that. And Nathan Cruz, Scotty Rock. Absolute masterclass.
I will do. Is that actually, when's that? Is that out now? Or?
I don't know. Either way, he fortuitously ended up underneath that bottom rope where it was impossible.
Is that out now,
Should be
Scott?
out in weeks. Hopefully.
Okay. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for it.
Kayman trying to prevent himself being super.
It should be out in a couple of weeks, hopefully.
Right, okay, yep, I'll keep an eye out for it, pal.
Shots to the ribs. Hold on.
Oh.
In the end, lifting Myles. Now they're both on the apron. Dangerous spot to be. That drop down to the hard floor.
And the hardest part of the ring.
Oh, Kayman. Kayman, what's he doing? Kayman's hooking the arms. He might be looking for the time's up. The move he uses to put so many of his opponents away. Myles able to block it. And the big back body
on
drop
the hardest part of the ring.
Right on the edge of the
I just said that as well. Do you know what I mean?
Kayman was searching for a move there that almost certainly
which actually is the hardest part of the ring.
17-year
Yeah,
career of
I've seen many people say it's the hardest part, so
it's awful.
Every single
you should know. I bet you took a bump from it.
Motion with so much meaning attached.
I haven't taken a bump on the apron yet.
Potential consequences. Myles is up top again. Myles crossbody from Matt Myles. He got all of it. Has he done enough? No. Left shoulder comes up for Kayman.
Do you know, just watching this now, I'm just thinking now, do you know, sometimes when you watch it back, I don't think the crowd, you know, thingy does it justice if you're not actually there.
Matt Myles just having to take a moment here. You can imagine.
No, I agree with you. Like, the crowd were like deafening that night.
Maybe he done enough. Maybe he was about to be champion.
You can't always hear it on audio, I find, like how loud they actually are.
It'll take even a veteran like Myles. It's going to take a few seconds for him to collect himself. Kayman though is looking.
Kind of red. Myles is on back.
Again looking for the stunner.
Oh, here we go. Fucking hell, Scott.
Myles accidentally hitting the ref.
That's me down.
Myles stunner. Kayman, he got caught. Kayman got caught.
Good.
Beautiful.
The stunner on Kayman as he came off the ropes. Myles Kayman is out, but there's no referee.
I'd say that's one of the best ref bumps I've done to it. It felt really nice and like fluid.
Myles with the pin here. The fans are counting along. This is heartbreaking for Myles. If the referee hadn't been knocked out of the ring, he'd be champion right now. He still might be,
That's so close, Myles.
Extra few seconds. Enough for Kayman to regain his bearings.
It's just telling a story, isn't it? And his face throughout the whole match.
Exactly, and that's one thing I like about wrestling. It's my favourite type of wrestling is when they tell a story.
A roar of frustration.
Yeah. If you don't tell a story in a match, what's the point in it?
Exactly. I think sometimes in wrestling, though, these days, that's kind of like missing a little bit.
Oh, God, yeah. For me, a lot of people are moves. People will remember a story rather than 500 Canadian destroyers, you know what I mean?
Exactly, and stuff like that.
You know, you can pinpoint moments in this match. You can't pinpoint bloody, you know, Canadian destroyers, you know, moonsaults, all this other stuff. You can pinpoint the emotion in certain matches. Like one of the things that comes to mind is when is it Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania 26, whereas that moment where Michaels is pretty much done and he's crawling up Undertaker. You remember that moment, don't you?
Yep. It's one of my favourite matches as well, at 26.
Myles doesn't
It's a
know
good
what
one.
to do here.
Yeah. And it's like this. This is something I'm going to remember. Do you know what I mean? This little bit here.
Yeah.
Don't trust him, man.
Oh.
So that's what happened, Bella back.
There is. He's a snake.
Did you actually not know?
Snake. There's another pop-up powerbomb.
Well.
Well, to a certain degree.
Screaming at the referee. Don't tell me Myles' career is going to end like this. No, it
Oh.
isn't. Thank God for that. Thank God for that. Myles Kayman tugging on the heartstrings there. Trying to use Matt Myers' own compassion against him as a way to end the man's career. That's how sick Kayman is. Myers out. Even though he kicked out, he's still hurt.
Randy Orton.
A vicious low blow from Kayman. Kayman grabbing him again.
You are nothing. Nothing. Do you hear me? Nothing.
Look at the ingratitude from Kayman. It's a sociopath, is Kayman.
Boo, Myles. Boo.
Fucking hell, Myles.
Slapping at the head here of Myers. Myers still.
See, I kind of like that thing where, like, Myers is getting beat down, but he's still not giving up.
Myers is smiling. Myers was smiling.
Yeah, it's defiant, isn't it?
Here, but Myers is down to a knee. What an uppercut.
Oh.
Almost took the man's head off. Kayman.
Oh.
Hits him with a falcon arrow. Oh my God, this could be it. This could be it. The time's up. The time's up, nailed. Matt Myers is unconscious.
This is where you get to a point where you know what's coming, and it's just, yeah.
Kayman's hesitating. Kayman looking down at his handiwork.
I can't imagine what you're thinking here, knowing that obviously it's coming to the end.
Yeah. I was getting quite emotional thinking about it.
Yeah.
And I added a little thing towards the end
smile.
of my
I don't think
pinfall. I
this
don't know
is
if you'll be able to see it.
Any
I
kind
added
of mercy.
something
I think he's
not a lot of people
wanted
noticed.
to do more damage.
Okay.
It's going to hurt the man more. Myers can barely stand. Is Kayman about to pull the trigger and end his career?
Oh.
A second time's up from Kayman.
Don't know if you'll see it.
And this time he pins him. Kick out, Matt. Kick out, Matt. Kick out.
So you can't see it there, but I delayed the last one.
Over.
I saw it a little bit. I noticed it went as quick as the other two.
Still.
Yeah. Dude, it's starting full screen. I delayed the last one. It was like, I don't want to do it, but I've got her. And then the camera's not on us at the moment, but I'm now talking to Myers.
Let's call this.
And basically, I said to him, thank you for everything you've ever done for me. Without you, there won't be a me. And he kissed me on the forehead.
To go out on his own terms.
So we had that little moment.
But instead,
yeah, it's. Do you know what
it was very,
knowing obviously the backstory and stuff like that, and knowing how much it meant to you? Do you know what I mean? You do get emotional watching stuff like this.
Oh God, yeah! Like towards the end where he did a little last victory lap, like not a victory lap, but you know what I mean? Like he hugs us all. It just got very emotional.
It's difficult to find
the
words.
You'll see it all anyway. But
yeah.
It's just it was a very, very emotional match for me.
Yeah, I mean, where does it stack up for moments for you personally?
It's high up there, but like I don't want it to be high up there because it's like I don't, because he's left because of it. If that makes sense. I wish he was still doing it because I've had some my most fun reffing Myers in my career. But I was happy, but also sad to be a part of that match at the same time.
Yeah, and I just love that little ending bit there because, like I said, even though he's getting beat down, he's still really defiant, and I like them type of endings.
The storytelling at its best, isn't it? I'm beaten and down, but I'm still, bring it on.
You can put that into like a life quote as well. Do you know what I mean? That people get beat down, but they still, keep going.
Yeah, I mean, look at Chumbawamba. Some thumping. I get knocked down, but I get back up again.
You have to go there, Scott.
I know, little rise plug.
So what's that like for you now, man? Obviously, you've watched the match back and stuff like that. We know the backstory. What's it like now? How do you feel now, obviously, watching it back?
It's brought back a lot of emotions, like especially towards the ending. Like I was getting a little bit welled up, only a tiny bit, because you know what's coming. But like watching the beginning of it as well and knowing how emotional he was, just like it's a the cherry on top of the cake. The whole match, it played out for what the match was going to be, and that's what you saw there. It was very, very emotional, and yeah.
Awesome. Where does Myles stack up, obviously, in the UK scene? Because like I said, he's been around a lot. He's obviously worked with Nathan Cruz a lot. Where does he stack up?
Stack up, but for me personally, he's been one of the best. Like, he's one of the most underrated performers who's been in the UK on Brit Wrestling. He should have been in far more places than he ever was. I mean, there's a guy called Dougie who's the dad of one of the Deathmatch Outlaws. So you'll see loads of wrestling shows wearing like crazy Hawaiian shirts. And he said, like, you'll never get a bad match out of Matt Myles, and it's true. No matter where he's on the card, you'll always have a great match out of Matt Myles, no matter what. It's up where the likes of like Joey Hayes. You watch a Joey Hayes match, and you'll never get a bad match out of Joey Hayes. You could put him with anyone, anywhere on the card, and it'd still be a bloody good match. But for me, he's one of the most underrated people who have ever been on the scene, who should have been more places. But it's one of the things, isn't it?
I think he stacks up in the top three. I mean, when I think of the UK scene now, I think of Rampage Brown, I think of Nathan Cruz, and I do think of Matt Myles. So for me, he's one of my top three.
It's bizarre because they're my top three. Like Cruz and Myles are up there, but Rampage is number one because he watched Rampage and he makes you believe in it. You know what I mean? It's he can throw a clothesline like he's gonna take someone's head off, but it'll be soft as a pillar. He's just so good at what he does. His Rampage.
Yeah, and not to mention Nathan Cruz as well. I mean, he could tell you so many great stories. I mean, like I said, he's worked with Myles, pretty closely as well.
Yeah, I've had a lot of matches with Nathan, and like the last one on Saturday at BWR. If you ever get a chance to watch it because it is a story. It's a very story-driven match, and it's one of the best I've been a part of. It's just so well told with like different bits here and there, and both of them are just absolute great athletes in their own rights. It's if you get a chance to watch it because you won't regret it.
Awesome. And let's obviously talk about Myles. I mean, he's so young and stuff like that. He's the NGW champion and stuff like that, but he seems to have got his character down to a T. He knows obviously how to work a crowd. We know he's a heel and stuff like that. I'm not drawing the fact he's going to be a babyface, but for me, Myles is an all-rounder at such a young age.
Myles is up there with like the best in the UK, in my opinion. Like from working with him like every week to like NGW camps and stuff, like just working with him is an absolute blast, and it's always fun to work with him. But yeah, he like I was saying before, his selling, his look, he's got his character down to a T. No matter whether it be heel, face, no matter what, I think he'll smash it. He already smashes the heel side of things, so I'm looking forward to see where he goes with the babyface side of things. So I think he'll smash it.
Absolutely. So you talked about behind the scenes. What's these two guys like behind the scenes? Because obviously you're a referee, you get to see these behind the scenes. We don't.
Yeah, Myers is like my big brother, the brother that I never had. You know what I mean? It's always a good time around Myers. And Myles is no different. He's one of the most kindest people you'll ever meet. He's always got time for people, and it's like how most people are behind the scenes. A lot of people portray these mean, nasty characters and stuff on screen, but backstage they're like cuddly teddy bears, like Bea Rose, like either getting thrown downstairs, you know what I mean, or thrown through glass. But backstage, he's he's one of my most favorite people to be around backstage.
Awesome. So we're nearly wind up today's show. Any final thoughts on what we just watched? Anything else you want to add?
No, I think we covered it. I think, but yeah, it's just a good thing to watch it back, and because I haven't watched it back yet, I've only seen clips of it, so it's good to rewatch it because I don't really watch much stuff back. But it was nice rewatching. It's brought back a lot of memories and a lot of emotions. So cheers for that, Liam.
No problem, mate. Do you know what I mean? I was going to watch, obviously, with the guys on the show, but when I found out how much this match meant to you, that's why I wanted to get you on the show, obviously, to watch it back.
Yeah. No, it's one of my favorites, and like I was saying earlier, like it's special for so many reasons, and I felt like it was like a full circle moment for me, Matt, because Matt was a person who brought me into the business. He got me into being who I am, and without him, there would not be a me. If I'm honest, it might have been late down the line, but without Matt, I wouldn't have kicked that door down and doing what I'm doing today. So I've got everything to owe to Matt, and it was just a beautiful ending to his story, really. And I'm grateful to be a part of that.
Exactly, and stuff like that. So I will say one thing, Scott. You're more than welcome to come back and watch any wrestling match you want. I will watch it with you. Do you know what I mean? So we can get a bit more emotions out of you.
Let's watch Robbie X versus Will Ospreay from 1PW.
Deal.
Let's do that, because that is my number one match that I've ever been a part of, and that was insane.
And do you know the weird thing is, I was there for that.
Yeah. Oh, you remember then how good it was? It was class.
It was actually my first time seeing Will Ospreay live as well. So
yeah. Oh, what a treat for you.
Yeah. Tell you what, we'll get something booked for next month and we'll watch that one. How's that?
Yeah, agreed.
And it's same for people obviously watching. If you want to watch a match, send it to us. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter where it's from. It doesn't matter the wrestler. We'll watch it. We'll obviously we'll get the emotions out, because I've got a lot of emotion out of Scott tonight. I'm quite
happy. Cheers, mate.
No problem.
I'm gonna go to bed now and cry.
Dear. So what's obviously lined up for the rest of the week then, Scott?
I've got NGW camps on Thursday, and then I've got another camp. Well, I've got camps every Thursday going forward now till end of August. And then I've got Rise Summer Sesh on August 2nd, which should be good.
I'm going to be in Newcastle for that as well, and you're going to be in Newcastle in November, which I can't wait for.
Newcastle in November. I'm making my Newcastle wrestling debut in November, which I'm very much looking forward to.
Yeah, I will be there, mate. So obviously I will come and say hi and stuff.
Sweet, I shall see you there, mate.
Awesome. So yeah, I mean, I'll tell you what, I'm going to let you have the final say on this, so you can say anything you want, and we'll just obviously end the stream. Over to you, Scott.
I just want to say thank you, Myles.
Easy enough, right?
Exactly.